Hi Libra, welcome back. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. All right, Libra, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna get started. A little bit of a time constraint as far as getting these videos done. So I'm gonna try to give you the biggest bang for your buck and just start right out with the read. All right, we have an overall energy here with your Oracle card of compassion and love. Compassion and love. I'm also going to get an energy moon oracle card. For some reason, I'm feeling as though the Libra energies have some form of effect, quite a deep effect at this time regarding the cycles of the moon. So that might be something that you look into a little bit further. So this is a general read for the Libra collective. So where it is general, if specific messages do not resonate, don't try to force them. And the dates for your read are from May 16th through May 31st, 2020. Spirit, please provide an additional message regarding the overall energies for Libra. All right, Libra, it says a fiery climax approaches. And this is full moon in Aries. So with that being said, I'm going to take a look in the book for any messages that might be coming forward that need to come specifically for the book. All right, it says, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself. That's a tough pill to swallow, but we've all been there. Which means you can create your way out of it. That's exciting. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. That's a really big message. Nice, kind, smile, and polite. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride rough shot over everyone. So, stick up for yourself, speak your truth. I think judgments right now need to be not so harsh. We need to really remember that we're not living a specific person's life. We're not in their shoes. We don't know all of the details. So how can we possibly judge, right? It says, if you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. And it also says, don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. That's pretty harsh. These are some messages that I'm reading from the book. It's not coming from me. Don't shoot the messenger. You need to have more fun. The teachings of this card, the full moon in Aries, is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what might lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. Yikes. So now that we have the overall energies of what's likely approaching you and what is likely in your future with these energies. This is how you're going to want to go about dealing with things. All right. So let's get some very needed clarifying details for you, Libra. No judgment here. We're all going through our own personal worries and conflicts, and how do they say, during these unprecedented times, right? We all should remember that there is likely another human being in existence that's felt the way that you're feeling, that's gone through the situation that you're gone through. And that's why we truly are not alone. It's unfortunate that during times of chaos and conflict, we can feel alone, but truly we are not. And that's a really big lesson, I think. All right. Any additional messages, Spirit, for Libra? Any additional messages? Thank you. All right. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So this is big stuff. This is not the little stuff. This is pretty intense energy here. Half your cards are already major arcana cards. 3 of Pentacles, first card. This is about making sure during these times that you're really, really clear about what your motives are. If you can focus on what your intention is, as long as you're doing what is best for the whole, at this point in time, you really can't go wrong. So make sure that you have the energies of being a team player, and use your skills and your abilities perfectly during this time. By doing so, you likely will be recognized. If you make sacrifices during this time, I do sense that there is a lot of creative energies here, so that's something that you can focus on. Really bringing your emotions out of your energies here so that they don't get stuck in your system. Focusing on creation, creativity, the arts, things that you find passionate. And you can also teach others quite well, Libra, when it comes to things that you're really passionate about, things that really get you motivated and inspire you. So this is really coming out here as a big time indication that you're going to be involved in some kind of collaborative efforts. And it's quite clear to me that during this project or whatever situation is specific to you, there's definitely something going on here. How I mentioned in the Moon Oracle book about the energies of don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. That just keeps coming up over and over and over in my head. That's coming up for a reason. There might be some kind of competition going on. Don't let that make you appear in others' eyes as someone who is what's the right word that I'm looking for? Out for yourself, or don't make it seem as though you're somebody who's judgmental. You need to really genuinely come from a heart space right now. You really need to have some empathy for others. You really need to understand the picture as a whole and really kind of take yourself out of the picture and kind of put yourself in a different perspective, the way you're seeing things right now at this very point in time. As long as you're doing things that are for the good of all right now, you are doing the best thing for yourself, you're doing the best thing for your community, you're doing the best thing for humanity as a whole, right? This is where our focus needs to be during these specific times. I do feel that you have a lot that you can contribute during difficult periods that are going to arise. And it's really just going to be all about how you are responding to the challenges. And if the challenges that you're being called to during this time, if you're being a little bit too competitive, that is really where this chaos or tension or fiery energies are coming from. And that's not going to be productive. And right now we need to have that sense of urgency is likely in a lot of humanity's overall energies. So in order to be productive, there are certain things that need to happen and take place right now. And it's really about coming together in teamwork and really having compassion for each other and understanding that we're all going through this. We all have our own difficulties, our own challenges. So really just being the overall team player for the sake of the whole. Whew, that was a mouthful. Next card, 10 of Pentacles. This is about you grounding your emotions. So you can do this by, again, creativity, finding passions. If you like skateboarding, if you like drawing, if you like sewing, if you like, I don't know, biking, right? Whatever it is that really is something that you enjoy, you find lots of joy in doing, lots of, what is it that makes you feel like you want to get up in the morning and excites you, right? You're going to want to pour some energy into your creativities there, and that's really going to help to ground your emotions. You might want to go out into nature. You have control over whether or not you have chaos coming up in your immediate future, or if you have a low drama period coming up in your immediate future. You have a lot of control over that, and actually you have all of the control over that. And once you get to an understanding and knowing of that, that's when you become really, really powerful. You're going to master your own energies. So this is a time when you really can potentially start to understand your place and your purpose. But I do really feel that this is a very, very, very positive omen. So again, if you're working with these energies, you have a lot of really great potential here. All right, so next card is the Major Arcana Lovers card. This is about oneness. This is about understanding that we really truly are one collective consciousness. If you're looking at another soul or another being as if they are another version of the self, it might be easier for you to show them more compassion, because you're showing them the compassion that you would expect to be receiving if it was you in that situation. Treating others the way that we wish to be treated at the end of the day. A lot of energy here as well, needing to ask questions. Make sure that you're asking questions during this time if you're unclear, if you're just curious, if you feel that you don't have the full story, ask questions. Always ask questions. Yeah, it's really mostly here about the energy of understanding that we are all a creation from a spiritual consciousness, an energy of oneness. And the next card is also major arcana. It's the Hermit card. So this is where you get the opportunity. You get to look at things as opportunities, or you get to look at things as fearful or negative or pessimistic or whatever negative word you want to place there, right? This is, to me, this is about your energies of the reverse, being optimistic about possibilities, finding the possibilities in any situation. So this can definitely be a reflective mode for you. This could be just really taking an honest look at the self. It's a lot of self-discovery energy here. So you're really examining the deepest, darkest parts of the self. We all have the dark side. We all have the light side. And right now you're shining your light towards your darkest corners, your darkest areas. And you're putting a focus on real deep soul searching. You are really appreciating moments of silence during this time. You're really, really appreciating that a lot. Yeah, so it's really, it's a beautiful energy of you seeing the potential possibilities that you can have for yourself, for your future. Only you are going to be able to decide the outcome of your future. And when you blah, 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 blah. When you are able to acknowledge this and accept this, this is when it will become your reality. Love this as well. This is the third major arcana in a row. The Sun card. This is like my favorite card in the deck. This is about a happy outcome. This is about having confidence in yourself and just really overall big message here. Not losing focus as to what it is that's important in our lives. So it's about keeping your ego in check. A lot of this energy is going to come up for a lot of the signs. We're not all going to be in the same place at the same time, but we're all going to go through this at some point in our life. So again, that ego, keep that ego in check. That could be you feeling the need for competition, when in reality, competition can be a good thing. It can motivate and inspire people, but competition can also be a negative thing in the sense that you're really only competing with yourself. And once we realize that, then we kind of move towards the higher vibrational energies. So this can definitely be, like I said, the happy outcome here. The energies of just things starting to flourish, things starting to work out perfectly here. But you have so much power in regards to what manifests in your life. You have a lot of power, a lot more power than you are realizing at this point as to the outcome of situations that you find yourself in. So you're on your way towards some form of a realization in that aspect. Next card, Eight of Cups. So you're searching. You're doing soul searching. This is where you can grow exponentially, spiritually. You can grow quite a bit on an emotional level here. Leaving past feelings of disappointment behind. You're just really feeling a really big shift as far as your soul searching, your spiritual growth, your journey of discovery, seeking a deeper meaning here, and just seeing things beyond superficiality. So seeing things beyond the surface. Starting to realize that that's way more important in life than maybe where our focus has been in the past. And having gone through times of difficulty like we are currently in our world, this is maybe bringing us back to that realization that we needed to have. It's beautiful, really, when you go full circle. It's a lot of hard work on your part, and we're all going through it at some point. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Next card is the Emperor card, also major arcana, fourth major arcana here. This is about you reconciling with enemies if need be. This is you, just be cautious if you are becoming overly dependent upon people. You don't want to give up your independence. That's a really, really big message. This is going to be about you being competitive in a positive way, right? Pushing people, motivating people, inspiring people. You can be such a great inspiration to others, right? People will be looking up to you at this point with this energy shift, I feel. So it's really just a strong, confident energy here. But what I really, 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 really love for you guys, and this is a pretty major indication here in this read, is that the Emperor energies are all about you creating order out of chaos. That's what the Emperor is all about. The chaos is not going to faze him. He's going to set things right and put things in their place. And I feel those energies as far as you dealing with any chaos that approaches you. So that's good on you. All right, the last card here in your read is the Ten of Wands. This is about self-mastery. So this is really telling me that you are shifting. You are moving into a new paradigm. You are deep, deep soul searching is making a huge impact on you. You're breaking free. That's really what it feels like. It's just really overall you taking a responsibility for your life, which is the most courageous action that we can take. So by you agreeing to do so is really going to put you in a powerful position. So with this last card, I feel that the energy here is where this is the energy where you're coming in, and this is definitely the energy where you're potentially coming out of this period in a more compassionate place of non-judgment and just an overall very empathic feeling that you're moving towards. So this might be a complete shift for you, a complete realization on many, many different levels. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get a gratitude card here for you. I have implemented that into the reads. I feel it's so, so, so important. I've implemented it for myself personally as well. The one thing that we can do for ourselves during difficult times, and I truly believe is the most important thing, is to live in an attitude of gratitude, to be in a state where we can always, 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 always find something to be grateful for. And the practice of gratitude is really what's going to turn around your life, in the sense that what you're grateful for, you will be drawing into your life like a magnet more of that. It's beautiful the way the universe works. Okay, we have way too many cards because I am just getting worn out, I think. So I'm going to try that again. Spirit, please provide a message for Libra. Important gratitude message for Libra that you would like to have come forward. Any special message that you feel will have an impact on Libra. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of May 16th through May 31st, 2020. One message for Libra, please, Spirit. On 3 shuffles. Oh, wow, okay, we're good. It says, I am grateful for the freedom to make your own choices. This is a really big message during this point in time. Freedom is something we can all be grateful for, isn't it? And the sad reality is we don't want to get to the point where we're only grateful for that once we no longer have that. All right, let's get an inspirational message to end the read on a positive note. Spirit, please provide one inspirational message. And it says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So with these 2 cards, this is a really, really, really big message, and I do hope that it resonates with some of you. And if you find that it can help others, please share this message, pass it along. So this is about really focusing on your vibration. This is about focusing. Your focus needs to be focused towards the positive aspects, the possibilities, right? The things that make you joyful and passionate and excited, and less of the fearful, negative, blaming, those type of energies. Really, you can get stuck energetically and have energetic blocks in the negative spectrum, and we want to do everything possible to break through those blocks and allow ourselves to live in a high vibrational space. This is where we're headed, into a 5D reality. And what's really beautiful and wonderful here is once we are able to get into that high vibration, we're naturally, magnetically drawing in wonderful, beautiful, synchronistic, angelic, however you personally perceive it to be in your life. You're automatically going to be bringing in answers. Are going to come naturally to you. Resources are going to come naturally to you. Any help that you need on any different level will be coming into your life at just the right point in time, right? So by allowing yourself to live from this space, and also this space, meaning the attitude of gratitude, which is going to help you to stay in this space, this energetic space, It's going to allow all of the good that is waiting to come to you come right into your life, just like magic. It's really phenomenal. It's really beautiful. And this can be your reality if you choose, because we all have free will and it is a choice. And the only one that can make this happen for yourself is going to be you. All right, guys, that's the end of your reading for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope everyone is well and taking care of each other. Fill your own cup first. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, staying balanced mentally, physically, emotionally, and then whenever possible, making sure that we're reaching out and helping others. Because truly we do need to become more aware in society during these points in time, that we truly are all in this together and we're not alone. And the only way we're going to thrive, succeed and thrive in our new society going forward is by helping each other, lifting each other up, inspiring each other, right? We're not in this alone. Alright guys, if this was helpful, please like, and if you're new, remember to click on subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.